show you that practically.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Right, thank you very much for introducing me. It's my pleasure to let you know a little bit about what we have been doing at Lancaster to improve the valorization of anaerobic digestate with good based in okay. What I'm going to show you was published this week, so you have the recent access to the article following this QR code. So, if you are not aware about the issues handling the anaerobic digestate, this is a material that is produced during the biogas production, okay? Often people, when they talk about anaerobic digestion, they only consider the biogas production and they do not consider this as a waste management technology. And it is a waste management technology. However, it has problems handling the material and we are getting more and more aware. Since it has a lot of moisture, causes a lot of the transportation and the storage of living material. So the fermentation is a complex process and the penultimate intermediate is the acetic acid before the production of the biogas. Okay? So this anaerobic digestate is unstable and keeps releasing these greenhouse gases. It's better to treat this waste before just dump them because otherwise they release, but we are not able to capture all the gases. So we have to keep stabilizing. And here in the UK, we have the British standard institution public available certification that limits the release of these gases before land application. So the classical model that they are using, is a lumping approach. So they group all the molecules and they just, for instance here, they use a first order kinetic and they describe the profile of the substrate consumption and the biogas release. They use the parameter is the COU that they use in chemical demand according to the state theory. They can get this analytical equation. However, as we are going to deal with a complex stream with several elements, it's difficult for us to use this kind of model. So we use a more specific approach, and we take the advantage of a previous model from Rajan et al. And for instance, this model, you can see here that includes the starch or the cellulose, break down the glucose, then fermentation to ethanol, then the ethanol reacts with CO2 to produce the acetic acid, or the cellulose to produce cellulose, and the cellulose to produce acetic acid, or the cellulose to produce acetic acid. In fact, it's what you see reaction. So if you want to see more of the reactions in the model, you can follow this QR code. And for instance, this here is the insoluble protein, how it breaks down into the specific amino acid. So our purpose is to use this model, the previous model, to integrate our theory that we have developed empirically. Okay? So we have published the evidence in the Journal of Environmental Chemical Engineering that I really like to see. So we are trying to implement this model as ChemEngDay Plus to further develop the valorization of the anaerobic digestate. And here we have a collaborator in the United States, which has developed a model for the production of ammonium carbonate. And we are trying to integrate them. So these are the feedstock that we have considered. This is manure, it has a 95% moisture, and some of the molecules that I will tell you that are included in the model. And this is the biomass ash, particularly sewage ash. And you can see here that there are several elements, alkaline, that is alkaline pH, and also the formless oxide. There are differences on the temperature, the level of storage, how it will become hydroxides or it will become carbon. So all these will be considered in the model. So this is the original model of Rajan et al. The blue box calculation blocks. So it has the calculation blocks, a mixer, the stoichiometric reactor, which shows the hydrolysis, and the kinetic reaction shows the remaining stage of AD, which is acidogenesis, and dependogenic. And we integrate our two-based element in ionization reactor. Okay? It doesn't matter if we add the ash here because the model of Radial do not consider the elements that we are adding in the glass. So when we are adding here, it doesn't integrate. So we use the Aspen Plus electrolyte wizard to implement the dissociation. The model of Radial is very well defined, but the anaerobic digestate is not cannot be used for further valorization. So we implement the dissociation of these elements as well as the amino acids. And this is kind of the underlying chemistry that I'm trying to explain. So if we look for instance at the digestate, this is how we change the release of the proton, and we know that the digestate is difficult, the solid liquid separation, because the surface is negatively charged. So we aim with our treatment to get the isoelectric form of this of the digestate. So these were the results that we got. We implement the model in Aspen Plus, and these were the results that we got. This is untreated manure digestate. This is the PA that we got. As soon as we start to increase the share of hydrochloric acid, the pH decreases. So we basically acidified first the manure digestate before the addition of the C/H/. Okay, so this is we increase the amount of hydrochloric acid, and then here we add the ash for the best amount, which is this one. We don't want to add that much acid, otherwise it will affect the properties of this organic soil amendment. You have to consider that anaerobic digestate is an organic soil amendment, so means that it's a fertilizer that helps microbes in soil to thrive. Okay? So we need to consider that. So if we look at these last cases, which is where we want to promote the absorption processes in the biomass ash, to create a slow release fertilizer and enable the solid liquid separation. So we will look in the following slide at these trends: the red, the green, and the yellow. Okay. So this is the validation that we have done. This article contains the calibration of the good ash and the anaerobic digestate, and this is what I've been telling you about trying to minimize the repulsion between these components to enable a better solid liquid separation, promote the absorption process, and enable the better liquid separation. What we see is that the Aspen Plus gives us a conservative approach. This means that it's telling us to add more hydrochloric acid than what we actually need. Alright? So it's a conservative approach. So if we look, this is again validation, okay? If we look, this is the green point. You remember the titration that I showed you, the green arm. This is the green point of Aspen Plus. You see? Aspen Plus inversion. And the other are empirical. This is the granular fertilizer. Here you have a publication where we have the data set on how we perform the solid liquid separation. What we see here is that the pH of 0 charge do not differ significantly when we add less amount of ash, according to the anaerobic digestate. However, the dose of hydrochloric acid as well differs significantly from the one that we have used experimentally. So now you have stabilized the material to produce the granular fertilizer. It still keeps releasing gases. What we are trying to do is to get that the release of those gases follow a certain ratio to produce the ammonium bicarbonate. Okay? So we look at the underlying chemistry that goes on in the system: water, CO2, and ammonia, and by the way, together with the volatile fatty acids, rules the pH of the anaerobic digestate, and we see that there is the predominancy of bicarbonate whenever the concentration of CO2 is greater than the ammonia. Okay? So it's likely that we are able to produce the ammonium bicarbonate, which is this equation. Okay? However, if you have an excess of ammonia, if you add too much gas and the pH increases a lot, you can release a lot of ammonia and the CO2 is trapped because the pH increases. You have the problem that both the carbamide and the ammonium carbonate will increase the life. So if you remember that slide where I showed you the three places in yellow, I have made the numbers and we got that the concentration of ammonia is lower than the threshold value that implies that the formation of these elements, and also it's enough to promote the formation of a solid material, which is the ammonium carbonate. And this is actually a feature that our collaborators in the United States have sent us. Okay, this is ammonium carbonate covered by biochar. Okay? And this is the profile that they have found. So it's pretty much bicarbonate and less in the other compounds. Even if we have the other compounds in a greater share, if we add more CO2, we will be able to shift the equilibrium. So together with this and the solubility, which is lowest for the ammonium bicarbonate, we will be able to produce the fertilizer. So let me summarize here the key points of my presentation. We have seen that the Aspen Plus is telling us, the model is telling us that we have to use this dose of hydrochloric acid, milli-equivalent per grams of digestate, to get the pH of 0 point charge upon addition of the wood ash. Okay, we are using this share of wood ash in the Aspen Plus simulation. Comparing to the experimental results, we see that they differ significantly. In the case of the hydrochloric acid, is telling us to add more hydrochloric acid, and in the case of the silice ash, it's telling us to add less. Okay, so we need to take that into account when we are developing farming the model. And related to the production of ammonium bicarbonate, we have seen that it's feasible, and we are now implementing a distillation process for the production of this material.